All right. So let's shoot over here. There we go. Oh, we got 10 people for the open. Wow, that's good. Good for you guys to show up this early. I know for some people it's pretty hard to find time like where you are in the world, right? Uh, and where I am, most people are leaving to go to work right now, or they're already at work. Okay, so Nasdaq has actually we're below the Tokyo range there, and I don't have my VWAP on. There you go. US 30 is in the range, and market just opened. So let's see what happens here. So as you can tell, really, really slow today. And the reason behind that is 8:30 this morning. If I refer, oh no, that's Friday. Yeah, 8:30 we had orange folder news. So there's no news today. Tomorrow 8:30 there's red folder news. So if anybody's up at like 8:40 or whatever, that might be some good time to trade because there'll be lots of volume in the market. Yeah, but today could be really slow, guys. So we'll see though. Who knows? Maybe it'll. There you go. Now it's picking up in US 30. Logging into my account here. So here's my starting balance from today. Uh, Yesterday's session was the only trading I did on the account. So I'm pretty sure that's where it ended yesterday. It was 50,747 there. And yeah, so surprised it didn't take this out. I would plan. I'd hope it would take this out and then let's see. It's kind of in an uptrend overall on the 15 minute. Well, we're going sideways here for a long time, but we could come down today. We'll have to wait and see. So let's go to the 1 minute there, and I'll kind of zoom in here. Okay, so I don't think it's going to go back up here, but we have to go back in time and we should put a line up here because if we do get a break, it's likely going to go for this right there. So if it does come up here and we get a break, we could take a really small, like don't wait for an entry model, just break of the lines your entry model, and then just take a really quick trade to around this area. Yeah, so it's taking out this low here. And we could wait for this candle to close, I guess. Man, it's moving so quick. Okay, there's our 32 candle. Um, I'm not really liking how fast it's moving. Okay, I'm gonna put a line down here, right about there. And I'm actually gonna wait. Like it would have been good to get in a short really quick there, but I'm just gonna wait till this candle stops. It's got a 13 more seconds because this could be a liquidity sweep. And then if we get a body open below here, we know it's probably going to come down more. That was just really quick. Yeah, so we'll know pretty soon if we can take a trade here. I like it when it happens this fast, like you get your first trade really quick. But that was really quick. Like basically, we put our line there, and then this candle was already below our line. Yeah, this could be interesting day, guys. It could. it could just come kind of the Nasdaq come back up a bit and then go sideways because there's not that much volume. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get any, like, really nice big moves today. I think across the board, everything's gonna kinda go like, sideways down is I kinda think that's what's gonna happen here. Okay, so it's kind of at this point of interest, and yeah, if we get a body open below here or a trend reversal, we can take a trade. So short position, and then if we break this trend line, we could take a long. Let's wait and see. Man, this is really moving now. Okay, so this is definitely taking out that previous low back there. So I think we're going to get this trade, and I don't really like that it's come down so much. Okay, I'm going to get in there. It's not a great trade, guys, but I'm going to take a sell here. And hopefully this is not just a liquidity sweep. See, it's moving right back up there. Oh, you got a short out of that? Yeah, I was just too late for it. I was thinking, oh, maybe I should just jump in there, but then I was like, man, we just started. And then now I don't think this is that great of a trade. So, ugh, like I think it just took out the liquidity from back here. Anyways, I'm still in the trade. Anyways, way back there, you know what I'm saying. Where that black line was? Yeah, it hit the Wednesday low. Okay, I'm gonna get out of this thing, guys. Sorry about that. I don't know what I was thinking. Just really stupid. I was even saying this could be a liquidity sweep. This is a high risk trade, but I think we're gonna go sideways here. I took a mega hit on that. Basically, put me back down to where I was the start of the week. So just really stupid. So 50,004.45. So basically, that makes it so that I probably won't be able to do a withdrawal this week from that account. But sometimes you just make really stupid mistakes, even though, like, go back and listen to the recording. I'm saying this could be a liquidity sweep. I just, what happened with me here, guys, was I was just watching this all happen. And then my freaking monkey brain kicked in and it was saying, like, to me, oh, don't miss out. Don't miss out. You're trading live. You have to make profit. People are, that's what they're here for. They're going to leave if you don't, kind of thing like that. And luckily, there's only 14 people here. But yeah, I think we're going to go sideways here. NASDAQ is, oh, it's on the 15-minute. Okay. So I'm going to take another kind of higher risk move here, guys. I'm actually going to short again. It's just showing me signs that this price action is so freaking weak. So I'm going to short again. You don't have to if you don't want to, guys. This could be another really stupid thing for me to do, but it's just showing me that it's weak. Like when market opened, I said, oh, things look weak today. So it might have been a mistake, but we'll see. So, anyways, the first trade was a loss. This one's in a profit now. One loss. Yeah, it's kind of, I shouldn't have done that. It's telling me not to trade. I might get out of this trade at break even. You can see it's just going sideways. There. Now it's in, it went to 30 bucks and then now it's back to where I started off. 40 bucks. 55. Okay, there. That's working out for me. Okay, I'm taking that. That's 110 bucks. Okay. Yeah, that first trade was just stupid. Why did I do that? Anyways, at least that one was a profit, but still, that first trade, what did I lose on it? Like 250 bucks. And then this one here I took 130, which is kind of normal for me. Yeah. Um anyways, I'm going to write that down in my journal, guys, is just be patient. Um I don't know. I think I was just kind of mad that I just missed that. My pen's not working. That trade because it happened like Carl, you said you got it, I think there, right? It happened soon as the market opened, pretty much. Like it gave us that entry because you can see here, we can get rid of this now. Uh, and I'm not saying this just to try and like sound like I'm making excuses, but basically, this is our open model, guys. So 930, 931, 932, this is our setup. And then pretty much when I put my red line here, price was already right there. So I think my brain was just this is what I'm going to write in my journal today. It's so important to journal, guys. I'm going to write my journal like my brain was just stuck in this. You have to trade, get in a trade. It's giving you your entry model. Even though if you listen to the live here, even though I said this is probably going to be a liquidity sweep, this is like a really high risk trade, right? So yeah, sometimes things like that happen. And then now we're going sideways. So let's cross our fingers that it's not sideways for the hour here and we actually can get some nice trades. But yeah, like yesterday, guys, we did 3 trades. I called 4. So some of you guys took 4 trades. But we did 3 trades yesterday because the liquidity at just before 10 like dropped off. It really, really slowed down. And it's kind of giving me the same vibes today. Is we get that first little initial move and then boom, just really slows down. So we got another 4 minutes. Sorry for this one. Man, this cold. Just it's crazy. Like it goes away and then it comes back, goes away, comes back. It's some kind of virus that's going around in my area because one of the soccer dad's kids got it and he took him to the hospital and they said it's like some weird virus that's going around like in where I live in Ontario, like way up north. Some people are getting it. Yeah, and everyone in my family's had it. My wife had it. She's fine now. My son's the same as me. Like it's just on and off. It's very weird. Yeah, you followed the model. So Carl followed the model without me saying the model because he knew what it was. So that's good. That's what I want, guys. I want you guys to like eventually that's what's going to happen, guys. We'll have like I think there's already 2 people here. I'm not going to name their names, but I think there's 2 people here that I think they're better traders than me now. Because they've been with me for over a year and I think they're just making like of course I'm trading live so it's a little bit different, but they're trading 2 to 3 sessions and like for money wise, I think they're making more than me cuz they've been kind of telling me their results. So that's awesome guys because if things like that happens, then it kind of turns into this it's not only me trading and finding setups and stuff. Like you'll see almost every day now someone says, "Oh, look at US 30. Oh, look at gold." And then we find a trade, right? Like if I don't have it on my chart, um like all the time, almost every day, someone says, "Look at gold." And then boom, we look at it and we see something. So, you know, that's kind of what I want this to turn into is more of like a real kind of community of traders. We're all, profitable and all that kind of stuff. And it'll just be really, really strong in that way. Okay. So we could have kind of took a long here, guys, but I really feel it's just gonna go sideways. Um, like basically this would be our long position is a body open, like pretty much where price is right now. We got a body open here, targets the VWAP. Uh, so we could take that. That's going to give me my third trade. but we'd have to wait for the entry, and also this is high risk because it's below the VWAP and we'd be going long. I'm pretty sure the 15 minutes neutral. Yeah, it's neutral. So, there's no trend yet, right? It's all sideways. So today's difficult. The volume is low, as you can see. It's not really moving very good. So yeah, trading today is kind of difficult, guys. It's going to be a little tricky. So maybe you might want to drop your lot size. Also, I'll trade at like 8 p.m. tonight. Likely, I'll be probably closer to 8 here. I gotta see what time soccer's at tonight. Oh my god, and they're making soccer 5 days a week now. It's too much. The because uh next year he's in U12, which it's like that's when things get like super serious and we have to like travel to the States and like it's just crazy. But here, I'll see what time soccer's at. So starts at 7, ends at 8:30. Yeah, so I could trade from my car. Okay, so didn't give that trade. And then now, as I was saying, guys, we're probably going to come back down here and go sideways more. Nasdaq trade, it's time to get that set up. So I think that's the 945. So right here, so basically at the VWAP, it's having resistance. Um yeah, if we get a candle open, this would be a good trade, guys. If a candle opens above here and then the target would be the top of the Tokyo range. Let's see if London took out Tokyo. I didn't even bother looking into that. No, it didn't. Okay. So it's been on a downtrend. So this makes total sense. Look at this 15-minute here. We've got a nice 15-minute trend line, which I say, like, I think there's a lot of guru traders out there, guys, that say trend lines don't work, all that kind of stuff. I think they don't work on smaller time frames. I think they're just good for like using as an exit model like we do. But I think they mean something on the 15-minute, as in it's like a confirmation that visually you see, oh, it broke the trend line, a body opens above the trend line. Okay, it's one confirmation you can go long, kind of thing like that, right? But there are a lot of traders out there that say, oh, they don't mean anything. Okay, so it looks like it's starting to give us something. Hopefully Nas doesn't do me wrong like it's been doing lately. But yeah, I'm looking for a long position here. Okay, so I'm going to get ready for that. And okay, so we got like 20 seconds or something. I'm having trouble executing the buy and sells when I want with 2-click processing. Oh no, set it to 1 click. Like once you're comfortable clicking buy and sell, just go over here. I'm going to do this trade and then I'll show you because I think we're going to get it pretty soon. But set it up to 1-click trading. I show you that in day 5. Okay, so I'm going to get in this trade, a buy in the Nasdaq. Okay, yeah, you can set up 1-click trading, and you know why at the start of the course I have it set up so that you're doing 2-click trading as you're going through the course is because I don't want you guys to trade as you're going through the course. And on I think day 5 is the last day, right, for the course when I actually trade in the videos. Um, I go and I set up the 1-click trading there because you need to be quick, eh? This is just crawling, man. It keeps on going break even, loss, break even, loss, break even, loss. It's crazy. Anyways, this is going to be my third trade, guys, and then I'm going to move to my other account, the whatchamacallit, paper trading account. Oh, you're on day 4 of the course. That's why you haven't seen it yet. Yeah, once you get to day 5, it'll show you. Man, we just need one little push up, and then I can get the heck out of this trade. Just way too slow. Okay, US 30 setting us up for a short as well. Okay. But it could be a range, right? Okay. I'm going to get the heck out of this trade, guys. It's just way too slow. It gave me 150 bucks of profit. Okay. So I'm still down, I think, $100 from where I started today. Just going to mark today as a loss. It's, throughout all the trades, it's probably not going to be a loss, but I don't know if you can see that. It's 50,665 or something like that. Yeah, 665. Um, but I'm going to my other account, guys. It's just the market's just showing me it's slow, it's ranging. Uh, and I'd rather have a day of $100 of loss than, keep on trading here and then have one more bad trade and, lose another 150 or whatever. It was just that first trade was just garbage for me. Yeah, it's climbing. It's probably going to go up here, but it's just going to be so slow uh, that personally for me, I'd rather trade in like a quicker market. Like today's just telling me, um, maybe do some paper trading. So, anyways, I'm gonna trade Tokyo session tonight. So I'll definitely make it back because Tokyo session's actually more profitable for me than New York lately, just because New York's been ranging a lot. And I get one good trade or two good trades with Tokyo. And normally they're like, $400 of profit or whatever. I wish I could trade London, but I'm sleeping when London's going on. So I'm going into a paper trading account today, guys. I'm gonna mark today as a like whatever it was, $60 loss or whatever it was. um, Here I'll figure it out because I showed my balance at the start. Okay, so this is the paper trading. Oops, I lost it. My paper trading balance, the starting of it is 50,513, which doesn't really matter, but you made 70 bucks last night. That's awesome. Tara, that's good. That's good. Yeah, because you didn't start that long ago, eh? That's good. Yeah. Yeah. What's gonna happen, guys, is basically when you first start, you're always gonna take your losses are always gonna be bigger than your profits. Um, just because your risk management isn't dialed in. Like if you're taking, say, $100 of profits in a day and you've done your 2, 3 trades, whatever, your losing days are gonna be more than that, likely. And it's what it means is it's just you need to work on your risk management. So that's like one of the biggest things is risk management. I think it is the biggest thing. Like I think that it's more important than the trading model that you use, right? Like everyone's always about, oh, my trading model is so awesome. ITC, trend lines, whatever, VWAP, support and resistance, dominant footprint. Like there's so many models out there that you can use to trade with. But here's the thing: if you don't use risk management with your model or follow a risk management plan, it doesn't matter because you have one bad trade and boom, it's all gone, right? Your week's profit or whatever. So yeah, that's what it's about. But when you're first starting, having days of like 50 bucks, 100 bucks, like Tara had 70 bucks, right? That's what you need because it'll build up the confidence and it shows you like, "Oh, I can do this," right? Yeah, but today's going to be a mess, guys. I'm just telling you that right now. It's going to be tricky. Okay, so this gave us a short in US 30 here. I'm going to take it. I'm in a paper trading account just so you guys know, and I'm going to up my lot size here just for fun. And I'm gonna go short in US 30. Oh shit, that was the Nasdaq. Oh, it rejected my order. Okay, good. I don't know why it did that. Why did it reject it? So I'm gonna sell US 30. Okay, I'm in a paper trading account. Oh crap, my dog. Here, I got it. Sorry, guys. Oh my god. Here, wait. Hayden, Hayden, let Lulu outside. She's got to go to the washroom. Oh my god, you guys wouldn't believe that. Oh, real life. My dog comes in and she's like crouching beside me to go poo in my office. Oh, 'cause he didn't let her outside. His job's to feed the dog and let her outside in the morning. Okay, anyways, good thing this trade here is working out. It's in a little bit of profit. That was brutal. Okay. Yeah, I thought I heard her bark, so he must have forgot about her. She's downstairs. Okay, so you can see here, guys, like it's just really struggling. I think it's gonna like come down overall. I think we're sorry, I think we're gonna get a long position here in the Nasdaq again. Oh, jeez. But yeah, this US 30 is having a hard time. Okay, I'm gonna take this profit in US 30. It's 90 bucks or whatever, so it's not that great, but I can't handle that. It's just way too slow. Creepy crawling along. And 90 bucks is 90 bucks. It's paper trading, so it doesn't really mean anything, but as long as we're here calling trades and they're profitable, um, that's good. So yeah, if I had stayed in my uh, firm account, I'd be back to where I started today because I did have a loss. But I've been following my rules. I took 3 trades. First one was a loss. It was just a really bad trade, bad entry. Kind of let it go. You know, well, I think I got out like properly, but yeah, just boom, it gave us a trade soon as the market opened, basically, or soon as our setup presented itself. Um, yeah, yeah. So yeah, you're gonna find that is that so what she's talking about, guys. Tara's talking about here is that she's gonna like she does better trading in Tokyo session or like late New York session because of like lately, New York session guys on the open, it's just been going sideways for our hour of trading, which it makes it really, really hard to trade when it does that. And it does liquidity sweeps constantly. Okay. Like it'll just like this here is a liquidity sweep, basically, is our trade that we got. Well, if we had have got in this trade when it gave us our entry model, we would have done good. But yeah, it just does liquidity sweeps constantly. And it doesn't go to full targets. Like, look at this. If this was last year, the Nasdaq would have instantly pretty much went to here when we got into our trade, right? Would have taken out the Tokyo high. It didn't take it out. Now it's going sideways. Look at the size of these candles. And this is the Nasdaq, right? Like this is a huge, huge contract. So yeah, lately it's just been in US 30, it's just crawling here. It's like the institutions, no one's kind of stepping in to take over and they're just letting the retail traders click buy and sell, right? And then boom, someone steps in. But normally, like it's what I've noticed is lately it's like after our session, like 11 a.m. kind of thing like that. That's when things pick up a little bit more. Yeah, it ranges basically. And that's why I was saying like taking out liquidity, doing liquidity sweeps. Like it'll just go sideways and then the moves you get are liquidity sweeps. So then you end up taking a loss. Like it's yeah. And then it's like, how do you know to trade in the range though? Right? Because as soon as an institution steps in, they want to take it out of the range so they can grab liquidity. But this is, remember yesterday it was doing this. It was just crawling sideways. Like I think in US 30 yesterday, we had like 15 minutes of 1 minute neutral candles just totally going sideways across the screen. And, I kept on saying, oh, it's telling us not to trade. It's telling us to stay out. It's telling us not to trade. And really, that's the only thing you can do is not trade. You just got to sit and wait. Um, there. So I'm going to look at gold, and yeah, it's ranging as well. So Yeah, tricky day today. It's kinda good there's only 14 people on today because it might be like yesterday where we kind of only get 3 to 4 trades. Yeah, like even this NASDAQ trade, like this would be our entry as a body open above here, like pretty much where it is right now. Um, it could just be a liquidity sweep and then it comes down again. So it's kind of hard to call this stuff. And gold could give us a long position from here. Okay. So here's two trade setups. Body open above here, continue the long, body open above here, continue the long, and then here's another trade in gold. Body open below here, it's going to give you a nice short. Like these are all, nice trades. But if it does like it did yesterday, it's just going to range within here. Like you can see this one's back in this range, right? Remember we have that big 15-minute trend line there. So body open below that trend line, we can get a short here. So it's going to give us a trade. It's just we might sit here for 10, 15 minutes doing nothing because it's telling us not to trade. I definitely have to write down in my journal about the first trade because that was just stupid. Like, I was even saying, "Oh, this is high risk. This might be a liquidity sweep," and then I got in there like it was an A plus setup. Like I got in with 10 lots, guys, which was really stupid of me to do. Yeah, it's like it keeps you guessing. Yeah, Carl's right. Yeah, it feels like today and yesterday. It feels more like yesterday was good. We had a ton of profitable trades. Well, we only had 3 trades, but 4 were called, they're all profit. But it just felt more like gambling and not actually like trading. Like there was a lot of like kind of doubt in the back of my mind just because of all the sideways action. Um, but just luckily, the trades we picked worked out. Wonder what happened last night. I lost a bunch of standard members yesterday. Um, yeah, it's really strange. We're down to 97. A bunch of the people that joined the first month for a dollar. So if you guys don't know, the first basically 2 to 3 weeks that I launched this thing, it was $1 to join, and we just had a bunch of scammers come in. There was like 5 scammers that came in and made fake profiles with my face and my name, and then they'd go and message the members and try and get their I guess they're trying to get Bitcoin or something from them, saying, "Oh, I'll trade for you," and, trying to have conversations with them. So that's why I moved the standard membership to $9 because I was thinking, "Oh, no one's gonna pay $9 to try and scam someone." And then we actually had one guy pay $9 and try and scam someone. So it was crazy. But yeah, now I'm starting to see, the $1 people, like, if they didn't upgrade to VIP, um, they're like, we were at 100 and then they dropped off. So and I think that's right. Like, if you go through the course, most the standard members don't go through the course, but if they do go through the course and they don't find a value or they're kinda thinking like, "Oh, this is not for me," like, they should leave, right? They shouldn't even if it's a dollar, they shouldn't just continue paying. I'm really thinking lately, like, maybe I should just trade from my car and do, like, a VIP live, for Tokyo session, but I'd be at my car, and sometimes the internet's really bad there, and I just kind of have this, like, vision in my head. Imagine the internet goes out and I'm on a live, like, that'd be so bad, like, and we're in a trade, but I've been thinking lately, maybe it's a good idea is just to do a little quick, like, 30-minute session, um, at, 8 PM. or 7:30 or something like that. So, yeah, I'm thinking about that, and then also I'm thinking about doing the, one-on-one calls. So, in your 2nd month, you'd get, like, a 20-minute one-on-one call or a 10-minute one-on-one call, and then we just basically go over, like, the content in the course. You set up your chart in front of me, all that kinda stuff, and it'd just be for VIP members. So, yeah, because I kinda wanna do more here, guys, instead of just like, I think the trading it's worth it, like, the monthly fee and stuff like that, the live trading, but I feel like, you know, I could do a little bit more. Like, if we did, like, the live call, just one-on-one type thing with the people that wanna do it, like, I know some people don't wanna do things like that, but I know that if I was, really serious about something, I would want something like that, right? Like, to make sure 100%, "Oh, my charts are set up properly. I understand what was taught in the course," all that kinda thing. So, there'd be requirements, and you'd have to fill out, like, a form before, like, you completed the course, you've, been trading for 2 months or a month or something like that. I think that'd be a good idea. Yeah, so you guys can see here, guys, like, as I was saying a while ago, it's gonna be like this again today, where we just go sideways, we don't get any moves, and we're sitting here, we've done our 3 trades, and it was pretty much the same yesterday, like 10 AM. We just kinda didn't really get any more trades after that. And it's just like right now, guys, what this means here is it's the institutions. There's no one from institutions stepping in and controlling price. It's just people like us clicking buy and sell, which are called retail traders. So just randomly clicking, oh, I think it's going to go down. So they're clicking sell. It goes up here. Oh, it's going to go up. And they click buy. And it's just, millions of people doing that and just throwing the price back and forth, and it just needs, you know, basically institutions to step in with their billions of dollars to start to move the market, and they're not doing it. Oh, here you go. Okay, so as I was complaining, we got a break of this level. So body open here, we can take our long in the Nasdaq. Okay, maybe it heard me. It's like, oh, he's complaining. Okay, so I'm gonna get in there with an early buy just because I'm in the. Oh my god, it didn't let me get in. Okay, I gotta drop my lot size. There you go. I'll get in there with an early buy and we'll see what happens there. I'm in the paper trading account, so we'll see if this works out. We'll put our trend line on there. I'll zoom in on the chart. And we'll see if it's a liquidity sweep or not. Fundamentals say like it should go to here, right? But we'll see. Like when we got back in here on the trade, we were planning for price to go all the way up there, like with little pullbacks. But you can see here, guys, like it pulled back, it went sideways for quite a while, and it could just range here. This could be a liquidity sweep. Like it could do this here because liquidity is so low. So we don't know. So it just keeps on going back. $150 loss, $50 of profit, $60 of loss. Like that's what my screen looks like right now. And these are just kind of good learning days where you can go, you're in a paper trading account, and you can really watch the candles, the wicks on them. And okay, if this wick here goes higher than this one, then to stay in the trade and the trend will continue with the next candle, likely. If this next candle, so that's a good move. This next candle here, say if it was to open down here, right? I know, okay, it's probably going to have a bit of a pullback. Okay. So now it's in like $200 of profit or whatever. Okay, 240. So now I'm thinking, hey, I'll just get out of that trade. Okay. Boom. It gave me, I don't know how much profit that was, but anyways, it's at 58.80 now. My balance. This is the paper trading account. Okay. So I know to stay in the trade or not by the wicks. Okay. The top wicks there. And so you might be thinking, okay, well, why did you get out of that trade then? These wicks are looking good. I got out of it because it gave me like 250 to $300 of profit. And for me, that's good, right? I'll take that, even though it's paper trading. But when I'm paper trading, I want to like treat my trade the same as I would if I was in a live account. So I'm not changing my model. I'm not like trying to do new things or whatever. I'm keeping everything the same. Okay, so I'm watching gold over here now, guys. It's like trying to give us a short, maybe. We don't know. The last 2 days, when it's gave us this setup, it did a liquidity sweep, right? So I'm keeping that in mind as well. And I want to look at the 15-minute, which it's neutral right now, pretty much. I don't know. It's hard to say. That's the open candle. It took out this high here. Well, not high, but move up. Uh, yeah, I'd call that neutral pretty much. The candle's not neutral, it's bullish, but this wick is so much higher than these there. So yeah, it could give a short, but I think it's just going to go sideways a lot longer. Yeah, so the standard candle is definitely neutral. This guy should go all the way up here, you know, that's what it should do. So we'll have to wait and see. And look at that. It's back in that little range. And yeah, it would be good if I could. Oh, there we go. So we're getting a breakout here. Let's see if we get a body open, we could get in a long position. Yeah, but it would be good if I could do VIP lives during Tokyo session, and maybe we just catch like one or two trades. Then it's just hard for me because that's when I'm at soccer with my son, and definitely we couldn't do it on Wednesdays. I was going to start doing it on a Monday, and then they announced yesterday that they're going to do trainings on Mondays. So I was like, oh my god, 5 days a week, that's too much. But I think it's good for them to be in a sport that's like so involved, right? Like hockey's the same way. Lots of traveling, and even though he doesn't play hockey, but all his friends play hockey at school, and it's the same thing. When I was a kid, I didn't we didn't have any money, so I didn't do anything like this, like do any sports or anything. I had a bike. I used to ride my bike around. If the 5 minute chart is in like bullish, but 1 minute chart is bearish, but start to get bullish, do you get into a trade? So I don't trade like that. I don't really look at the 5 minute chart. So when I'm trading by myself, this is how I have things set up. I have the 15-minute over here. Okay. Like I could have the 5 minute over here. I just would rather look at the 15 minute. And then I have the 1 minute over here. So this isn't giving us our entry. The NASDAQ is pretty damn high now, guys. So yeah, it's basically you're finding your trend on your higher time frame, right? Like what is the trend? It's bullish right now, NASDAQ. And then on your smaller time frame, you're just using it for your entry and your exit, right? You're putting your little 1 minute trend line on there. So right now the Nasdaq's telling you to get out of that trade if you're squeezing as much as you can out of it. It's kind of telling you like look at these candle wicks here, right? It's going to go to here likely, but it's telling us to take profit. Like get the heck out, right? So yeah, it's like you could have your 5 minute here. You can see I don't have a 5 minute up there, right? I don't keep it on there. Um, And it's good to look at a higher time frame to give you confirmation of like, okay, it's showing me signs that I should be getting in a long. And this is just a confirmation that, yeah, that's right, because you're trading with the trend, right? So if your 5 minute chart's bullish and that's what you're using instead of like a 15 minute, then that's just one confirmation that you're making the right decision to get into a long position, right? So Yeah, but once you get trading for a while, you'll start to notice that you don't even really need to look at a higher time frame, um, because you're staring at the 1 minute, and you'll notice like if the 1 minute goes sideways for 5 minutes or whatever, then your 15-minute chart is starting to go neutral. Like you'll understand what the 15-minute chart looks like without even looking at it. So like I don't have when I'm doing these VIP lives, I don't even have the 15-minute chart. Like I can't visually see it, but I know what it looks like because I've been trading for a while. So but yeah, when I'm trading by myself, guys, this is exactly how I have it set up. Is I just have 15-minute, 1 minute. That's what I teach in the course. Okay, so Nasdaq here hit its top kind of thing, and we could just do this again, like it goes sideways and not actually have a good pullback. Yeah, the double screen. And that's why I say we kind of need to upgrade our trading view and not just have a free plan, like actually pay for it, is to have that double screen. So you'll see guys, so many traders trying to teach people how to trade. And this is what their chart looks like. They got one chart, they're on like the 15-minute chart, and they're trying to teach people how to scalp trade. And it's like, how the heck do you do that? Okay, you got the trend right. It just doesn't make any sense. You need to look at like multiple time frames and understand what's going on with things. So yeah, the 1 minute's really just for your entries and your exits. The 15-minute is going to tell you like what direction to trade, basically. And you can trade against the trend as well. It just makes it higher risk. Yeah, you can see the Nasdaq's really, really trying. Okay, so we took a fourth trade. It was profitable, and we took a fifth. Did we take a fifth trade? I get talking and then I forget to write my trades down. Yeah, we did. Okay, so the fifth trade was the nice Nasdaq one. The fourth trade we did, I remember it wasn't that great. I took profit in it, but it wasn't that great. I think it was in US 30. I don't know. I forget. Anyways, it's all in the videos. Okay, Nasdaq is pretty much touching that Tokyo high. Okay, so that's where we want it to go. Really, like, it doesn't need to go any further up. Like, it'll probably take out some liquidity here, and then maybe they bring price back down, is kind of what I'd be thinking they're gonna do. That's that trend line. Yeah, I'll leave that on the chart. Okay. So from here, if we get a confirmation to short, this might be okay to short because it took this out. So if we get price and it breaks below, I would say like below this level here, right? We get a body open below here, we could short probably down to the VWAP. If it doesn't continue going up. Like it should probably wick up to around this area and then start to come back down. Like that's a pretty big move. Okay, so there's a high right here, so it might take this out, maybe right about there. That kind of makes sense to me. Like goes up here, maybe around here, and then starts to pull back. Okay, so let's let's get this over here. Uh, and I'm gonna put gold. Oh, look at gold go. Jeez. Liquidity sweep, and then now it's back in this range. Man, like look at that. Like how the heck are you supposed to trade that? Unless you're just randomly gambling, clicking buy and sell and winning. So yeah, institutions are definitely doing this, guys, right? Like retail traders clicking buy and sell randomly, and then institutions are stepping in, grabbing liquidity, grabbing liquidity. So we're gonna have a big move in gold soon. because they've grabbed liquidity from the top and the bottom. So that might be something to watch. And it might happen after the session because we're already at 10:20 almost. This VWAP has been pretty strong resistance there. So it's taken out the low of Tokyo because this would be London session there, 9 a.m. or like kind of, I guess, the start of New York, but New York Stock Exchange isn't open at 9 a.m. So I would, if I'm going to take a random guess here, I would think it's going to give us a big, massive, long gold like later in the day. Yeah, it's like yesterday, guys. It's just crawling here, and hopefully Friday's better for us. Monday, yeah, Monday was the day we got 9 trades. And then we traded Tokyo, Monday night live, and we got another 4 trades. Tuesday, we got 8 trades. Tuesday was good. The last trade was a loss. Yesterday, 3 trades. Today, 5 trades. I don't really think we're gonna get another trade here. This is really high risk to get a short position here. Um, it looks like it's trying to give us one, but maybe I'll take it. I'm in the paper trading account, guys, so keep that in mind. And I'll wait for a body to open, and then I'll take a gold trade here. And let's do a crazy lot size. Okay. Okay, so gold trend is neutral. It's showing signs that it wants to give a short. Okay, so I'm going to enter a short here, guys. I'm on a paper trading account, so keep that in mind. There's our entry candle. Okay, so I'm selling in gold. We'll see what it does, and hopefully it doesn't just go sideways here. Look at the Nasdaq. Oh man. Okay, I guess we can delete this trend line. We might be in this one for a long time, this gold trade, because it's just not moving. Gold normally, like when it ranges and it breaks the range, normally it gives a quick move. This one's still at my entry. Yeah, not looking good. Just going sideways. Very, very boring. Let's put US 30 over here. What is it doing? So it's doing the same thing as gold. It's just like slowly like creeping along. Oh, look at that. Now it's going against me. Let's see. If we get a body open above the line there, guys, I'll just get out of the trade. Like there's no point. And it's paper trading, so it's not the end of the world, but it's never good to take a loss. I went in with a huge lot size, basically meaning if this trade didn't work out, it's going to blow all of my profits in this account. So we'll see. We'll see. Rolling the dice, right? Rolling the dice on the paper trading account. And US 30, it's doing the same thing. Like it's basically giving you the same trade as this gold one. It's pretty much back down to the entry. Yeah, like guys, when prices like this, you should not be trading, or you should not be trading in like a live account, like you definitely want to be trading in a paper trading account when it looks like this. Like it's just no one stepping in, doing liquidity sweeps, goes sideways, breaks a level, doesn't even like just go sideways when it breaks. US 30s like that. Remember the NASDAQ was just crawling. Okay, so there it goes. It's in 150 bucks a profit. Maybe I'll try and squeeze a lot of profit out of this. We'll see. I got to take profit at 540 bucks. We'll see if it hits that. So look at the NASDAQ. Okay, so the NASDAQ could give us, remember this long, or sorry, the short position that we wanted? It could give us that. But I wouldn't just randomly click sell right now with the NASDAQ. This gold trade is starting just to tell me, like, just get the heck out of it. Like, what's the point? Okay, we have a trend line here. So there's that trend line. We need one more touch for the confirmation, but you've got your 3 candles there. Also, this is a minute chart, so trend lines don't really mean all that much, but could be something. And there it's back into a loss. Yeah. It's just, it's telling you just stop trading, right? That's what it's saying. It's basically taking all the money from the greedy people. Nasdaq's looking good. Like if we get this trade here, it should be a good trade. But this is a strong level of support. Okay, guys, I'm getting sick of this trade here, so I think I'm just going to take the profit in it because it's I don't want to like create bad habits for myself. Okay, boom, there. Okay, so it took the profit and it worked out. Look at this. But if I was in a live account, I was in a mega lot size, so it gave me good profits, right? Like I don't know how much profit that was. It was a lot. What I say, like 540 or something like that. But it gave good profits. But here's the thing: if I had been in a live account, I would have been sweating bullets because it went against me on this candle here, right? I got in on this candle. It went against me here. It didn't give me my exit model, which my exit model for this trade was a very, very high risk body open above this line. Um, luckily it worked out. But if I was in my live account, I would have been like sweating bullets. I would have maybe even got out of the trade when it went up here because I wasn't comfortable with it. But it's just telling you not to trade. And it started telling us not to trade all the way back here, right? So yeah, just pay attention to your candles, guys, and it really works out for you. This is nice though. This is a nice structure here. You can see that it went up. Now it's having a nice pullback. So body open below here. We could take a short, probably all the way down to the VWAP. There's going to be fair value gap targets through here. So that's what I'd be looking at right there. Okay. You took 30 bucks on your little gold trade. Yeah, profit's profit, guys. It's good. On a short on NAS. So you shorted this. Okay. Yeah, you guys can do what you like. Um, there. It's just very high risk because this is probably the top, right? So, because it took out that Tokyo high, which there'll be a lot of really good traders shorting this. Uh, but I think this here is a good trade. If we get a body open here, it's probably going to come down here and could wick to the VWAP. Or maybe it does this right here and goes sideways like that. And look at gold. See, gold now is back up here. So that take profit candle was like the exact perfect sell, but I didn't know it was going to do that, right? When I was back here, my mind was kind of saying, man, it might, or no, sorry, back here, my mind was saying, oh, it's probably going to go up again, right? And then there it goes. Now it's going back into this range. So yeah, we could go sideways here. Okay, so that was trade number 6. We're actually getting a lot of trades today. That's good. Trade 6, and it's pretty much time right now. It's 9:20 or 10:29. Okay, this guy here. So this is the trade I want. Okay, I'm just waiting for that entry, and hopefully it doesn't wick down there too fast. This guy came and touched the VWAP. I think the trend is going to give us that short in gold, guys. I think it's going to come right back down. Okay, so what I'd be thinking here is this could be a liquidity grab of this back here, right? So yeah, if it starts to show signs to take a long, you could take a long there. But the session is done, guys. There's no point waiting. Like it could go like this. So there's no point waiting around here. But you can get a trade out of this. Either a body opens, like use this line, body opens below here, take a short. Our next candle is blue, the Hintakiyashi pattern, take a long. Okay. So you could take a long right now, basically. Not right now, in 20 seconds. If this next candle's nice, like it looks like something like this, except the candles would be much smaller because this is the open, right? 9:30. Okay. Anyways, that's it for me today, guys. I'm not going to be able to sit around and take that trade because it might go sideways for a bit here, right? But yeah, it looks like we did pretty good today. I didn't do good because I that stupid first trade I took. I know not everyone was here for the first trade, but if you watch the start of the live, it was dumb. My trade I did, and that basically gave me a loss of not that much. It was like $60 of loss or whatever after I was done my third trade. Um, but yeah, first trade was a loss. Trade number two was profit. Trade number three, profit. 4, 5, 6 were profit. So good trading session overall. Just the first trade really freaking messed me up. I'm gonna make it all back though during Tokyo tonight because I'll probably do two trades during Tokyo session. So if you want to do some trading during Tokyo, I think like 8 p.m. or 7:30 p.m. EST time is when I'll be trading. I'm gonna trade from my car, so keep that in mind as well. I will say it that the internet's not that great. Like I'm running off my phone basically in my car. There, okay. So keep that in mind. Okay, so that's it from me, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. We have Red Folder News at 8:30 a.m. So if you're up at like 8:40, I would trade. I would jump on the charts, trade with one lot if you're not super comfortable, because it should find a trend after this news comes out, right? So yeah, tomorrow could be interesting for us. So that's it from me. Doji, flat top, get in. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the model for uh Hintakiyashi candles. So that's it. See